Hi guys, you're welcome back to my video. In today's video, I'll be talking about a care agency that is currently recruiting. They need nurses, they need care assistants, and they need senior healthcare assistant. So if you are somebody, you have been applying and you always get negative response, please make sure you apply to this agency. They also offer airport pickups and they arrange for your flight ticket. They do everything for you. What you have to do is just to prepare your application and send it to them, and everything is done. So guys, remember, we will do everything with this company. You don't have to do anything by yourself. They offer everything for free. All their services are for free. So guys, let's go to my computer so that I can show you what they do. I can show you what they are all about. The care company I have been talking about is called the A1 Care. This is their official webpage, and if you want to check on them, please, their website is a1care.co.uk. When you go to that website, this page will pop up and you will see everything you want to know. With them, you can work as a nurse, a senior care worker, or a healthcare worker. So if you want to know more about them, you have to just scroll a little bit down and it reads UK visas and immigration license sponsored. So they are licensed and they sponsor people from overseas to come and work in UK. Let's go a little bit down so that we can read everything and understand what they are into. It reads, A1 Care Agency has the opportunity to sponsor caregiver candidates in the need of visa through our visa onboarding program sponsorship in the UK. We are a direct license sponsor, which means that there is no third parties involved and there are no hidden fees for the candidate. Here you don't pay anything, you don't need to pay anything. To be able to apply for a visa sponsorship with us, you must meet our requirements. This means they have their requirements, just like any other care home. We receive a high number of applicants every day. So to be considered for a sponsorship, you must meet all requirements without any exceptions. So to be considered as let's say a candidate with them, you must meet up with the requirement. Being a visa health care worker is hard, but that makes it only more rewarding. So, and it continues to read, for the latest information about visa requirement, please go to UK government webpage, as the information may change and they are the official source. So please, you can always check on the government official webpage to know the required documents because it keeps changing from time to time. Let's read further. A healthcare visa allows you to come to stay a healthcare visa allows you to come to or stay in the UK to do an eligible job with an approved employer, which we are. This means they are approved. They can sponsor people from overseas to come and work in UK. This is very good, guys. I think this is an opportunity for people who have been trying to apply, but they don't get any positive feedback. You can apply through this agency and they will place you where you want to be. But remember, with them, you can only work as a nurse, a senior care worker, or a healthcare worker. Let's continue to read. This visa has replaced the Type 2 General Work Visa. A1 Care is a sponsor for both candidates from within and outside of the UK. This means they can also help people who are in UK to get jobs, as well as people who are coming from overseas. So if you are in UK, you want to switch employment or you need a job to change your visa, you can still send in your documents and you will be able to work with them. If we continue to read further, it states, or it reads, the Caregiver UK visa requirements 2023. I remember somebody have been asking, please, I need to know the requirements for 2023 for me to be able to put my application together so that I can apply for this job. Please, this is the right information for you. So when we go a little bit down, we continue to read, it states, The Caregiver UK Visa Requirements 2023. I remember on the comment section, somebody have been asking me to do a video about the requirements or what she needs to put together in order to apply for a caregiver job with sponsorship in the UK. Please, this is the right information from you. So let's read together. The Caregiver UK Visa Requirements 2023. When looking for a visa sponsorship with us, you must meet the requirements to be on the healthcare worker visa from the UK government. And you must also meet our requirements. So let's look at their requirements. The requirements from A1 Care. It's not just from A1 Care, but these are the requirements you need to apply as a care worker in UK. They say have at least 2 years of healthcare job experience. Even though some companies will ask 6 months, some companies do not even need any experience, but for them, you must have at least 2 years of healthcare job experience. Have a clean police record and a proof of this, which is very important. Provide a CV showing all employment history and education. If you're somebody who does not know how to make a CV, just go to Google and type myperfectcv.co.uk. You will see many samples of CVs, and you will just use one of the samples to make a perfect CV for yourself. And the next goes, be fully COVID vaccinated. Hold a driver license for at least 1 year and be willing to apply for a UK driver license within the first year of living in the UK. That is simple enough to understand. Be kind, caring, flexible, timekeeping, good at communication, and comfortable working with the elderly people. As a caregiver, you must be social, you must be communicative, you must be friendly. These are the things you have to consider. And they say minimum level of health care qualification. Minimum level 2 healthcare qualification. Hold proof of education and healthcare training. You must be able to speak, read, write, and understand English. This is very important because you are going to speak with people who are speaking English, and you have to speak English. You will need to prove your language of English when you apply. Some companies need eyes, but if you want to know more about what they need as English proof, you can send them an email, or we can still see it on their website. And let's go a little bit down so that we can read further. The defined sponsorship visa program for caregiver in UK. A1K is currently recruiting for overseas experienced healthcare workers, senior care assistant, and registered nurses. They must meet the requirements to be on a healthcare visa given by the UK government to be considered for visa sponsorship. Oh my God, this is what I want you guys to know. They are currently recruiting. Please, let's read it again. A1K is currently recruiting for overseas experienced healthcare workers, senior care assistants, and registered nurses. They must meet the requirements to be able to be on a healthcare visa given by the UK government to be considered for visa sponsorship. I hope you guys have seen this, or you heard what I read. You can also read it by going to their website, a1care.co.uk. And they are also sponsoring, or they give sponsorship to people who are already in UK. Let's read together. This is an application from within the UK, or it reads the undefined visa program. These are those who are already in UK who want to switch to become a caregiver, or maybe you are in UK, you want to change your visa, maybe from a student visa to a working visa, then you can switch to this one. And it reads, this is an application from within the UK seeking permission to change your visa. You might be able to apply for change or switch to a healthcare visa if you are already in UK on a different type of visa. For example, you have a student visa and you want to switch your visa. You can be able to switch to a caregiver, which means after 3 years of working, you will get a permanent, let's say after switching, you will get a permanent stay, and after some time, or 3 to 5 years of working, you have the possibility to apply for citizenship. So for those who are in UK, this is also an opportunity for you to get your permanent resident. So let's read again further. To be able to change your visa to a healthcare visa, you must meet all requirements to be able to be on a healthcare visa provided by the UK government. You must not travel outside of UK, Ireland, the Channel Island, or the Isles of Man. After you have applied to the Home Office until you get a decision, your application will be withdrawn if you do. So when you are in UK and you are applying for this visa, remember you don't need to travel out of the country until everything is intact. So let's read further. Visa sponsorship fees. You can see on this website, they explain everything to you so that if you want to work with the A1 Care company, you have to know what you are going into. So let's read together. Visa sponsorship fees. A1 Care Healthcare visa sponsorship has no hidden fees. They have no fees. The healthcare role is on the shortage occupation list, and each person applying will need to meet the requirements and pay to the UK government when applying for a visa. But do not worry, A1 Care will help you. Oh my God. This means even when you are applying for the visa, they will still help you, and you don't even need to pay any fees, which is very, very good. Remember, they will help you with your visa application fee. Let's go again further. Visa sponsorship cost. Let's read together. The visa application fee. The standard fee depends on whether you'll be in UK for 3 years or more than 3 years. The application fee is listed here on the UK government webpage. So you can go to the UK government webpage to see how much you are supposed to pay for the visa sponsorship fee, being 232 pounds per person if you stay for up to 3 years, and 464 pounds per person if you are staying for more than 3 years on a visa. The fee is the same whether you apply from outside of UK or you are in UK. So please, that is the fee you are supposed to pay for visa sponsorship course, which you can still check on their website to know more about it. Now, it continues to read, A1K is paying all other visa charges, such as visa employment fee, flight ticket, and airport pickups. My God, they pay your visa employment fee, your flight ticket, and also your airport pickups, saving your money and helping you to achieve your dream of working in the healthcare. These people are doing everything. A1K as a visa sponsor will of course support you along the way, which means in every process they will support you financially, physically, and morally. I think this is a place to be. If you are somebody who have been applying and you keep getting negative report, please try the A1K, and I think everything will be intact. Let's continue to scroll down and read how to apply for a visa sponsorship with A1K. Now we get to the heart of the matter, how to apply for a visa sponsorship with A1K. And it reads, if you are looking for sponsorship and you meet all the requirements, create an account with the A1K. So the first thing you have to do is to create an account with them. We only accept our application through this platform. They only accept the application when you have created an account. If your CV does not show sufficient experience, unfortunately, your application will be unsuccessful. So when writing your CV or when making a CV, try to put every experience you have. Maybe you have been working for 5 years, you have been working for 10 years, put everything on that CV. Even when you were doing your stash, because at times stash is also being considered as work, put everything inside. And it continues to read, on our healthcare visa sponsorship, we can only accept you in our role of nurse, senior care worker, or healthcare worker. Remember, if you're working with or you want to work with A1K, you can only work as a nurse, a senior care worker, or a healthcare worker. These are the 3 things they have to offer, or those are the 3 things they can offer. Now, how it is like to work on a visa sponsorship with A1K. Now, if you want to read more, you can read all of this to know what it is like to work with the A1K. So if you keep going down, they have much information on this website. When you keep going down, okay, let's read together. Domiciliary care is the name given to the range of services like caregiver, care homes, healthcare assistant, support worker, or senior carer, put in place to support an individual in their homes. You will provide care to those that require additional support with day-to-day household tasks, personal care, or any other activity that allows them to maintain their quality of life and independence. Please, you'll be able to work with people who are in their homes, not in care homes, but you will go to their homes to help them because they cannot help themselves 100%. So you go to their homes to help them. You either go to their homes or you live with them to help them. The visa sponsorship is of high expense for A1 Care, and therefore a person who gets visa sponsorship must commit to the company and agree to work a set amount of hours every week. Remember, you will be able to work up to 48 hours every week, and you will have 2 days of rest every week. Now, this is what you have to do. This is just your job description to make sure you have an understanding of what you are signing up for when you apply for a visa. We'll illustrate a working day in this company. Please, they explain everything on this website. For example, from 7 to 11, breakfast call. In order for you to be able, or you just read everything from 7 to 11, this is what you are supposed to do if you are working with A1 Care. And from 11 to 2, lunch call. It's time for lunch. This is what you are supposed to do. From 15 or 3 o'clock to 6 o'clock, that is what you are supposed to do. And from 19 o'clock, let's say 7 o'clock to 10:30, evening bedtime call, you have to put them on bed, and that is the end of the day. So guys, if you want to read more, you can keep going down, and the last part states, we are looking forward to meeting you, and we appreciate the time you invest in your application with A1 Care agency jobs. And guys, that is that for A1 Care. If you want to apply, you can just go on their webpage and apply. So guys, I will show you guys how to apply. And remember, if you are working with this company, you will work as a nurse, a senior care worker, or a healthcare worker. And remember, you must have your certificate and your CV at hand before you can apply to work with them. Now, how do we apply to work with the A1 Care? At the bottom of the page, you will see something like www.a1.agency, and you will click on this www.a1.agency. When you click on it, another page will pop up like this, and it reads A1 Agency. And this is where you have to fill in your information. And remember, the first part will be to create an account with the A1 Care company. When you create an account, then you click send. Then they will take you to the next step, which is not difficult. The next step will be for you to upload your CV, fill in your name, your experience, and so on. But remember, when creating your account, you have to put in your email, your password. You agree with the terms of service. You click I'm not a robot, and you click create free account. When that is done, they will take you to the next page where you have to fill in your information and upload your CV. Please, guys, this is an opportunity, a very big opportunity for everybody. If you are somebody, you have been trying to apply a loan to care homes, you don't have any good reply, please use the A1 agency, and you will work, just like you'll be in London, just like with I don't know how to explain it, but you will be in London as soon as possible. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys. Don't forget to share, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe. See you on my next video. Bye.